Yes.
How did your family, I mean, you know, your dad is an imam, right? So
Yeah.
how does your family in general, and perhaps your dad in particular, respond to your religious decision?
My dad, by the way, died a year ago, exactly a year ago. So
Allah yarhamu.
Allah khalik. My dad, I didn't tell my family, to be honest. It's a scary thing in the Muslim world to change your religion. So I'm not going to say I was really a hero at the beginning. I just had my faith inside me, and I tried to not show it to people around me, to hide it. But I couldn't. I was discussing with one of my cousins, and then the subject of, you know, always the West and them and us, it's always an argument. And he started like those Christians, and they started like saying things against them. And he said they changed their scriptures, they killed their prophets. And I said, do you have any evidence that they did that? And suddenly he looks at me and said, what do you mean? It's obvious. I said, no, it's not obvious. Can you prove it? And then we started an argument, and he said, I see that those correspondence courses changed your worldview. I said, of course. When I compared, I saw that we don't have any evidence. We're just saying things. And then he took it, he told my family that Rachid became a Jew, a Zionist, a Christian, and he just put all of them together in one pot. My family found out, and then they did a gathering, and then I was kicked out of my family. And I lived like almost 2 years homeless, just going from one place to another.
But was there, at that point, did you feel as though there was a physical threat on your life, or just you're disowned, but go about doing whatever you want? We just disown you, but you're safe? Because I'll tell you, before you answer, since you mentioned Hazem Faraj, when he was on my show, he said, I'm going to slightly paraphrase in Arabic and then I'll translate, أهلي كانوا يحبوني كتير 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 بس غيرت ديني قرروا إنه ما يقتلوني. So basically what he said, that because my family loved me so much, they decided that they would not kill me so that was a manifestation of love, that they didn't kill him because he expressed his freedom of conscience. Was that something similar for you?
I'll summarize it in one incident that happened, and it will show you exactly what Hazem meant. It's almost the same thing, it just copied differently. One time, I had so many arguments with my dad, and he was saying that you brought shame on me. I cannot face people. They tell me go preach to your son. And so why you did this to me? You hurt me. You brought shame on the whole family. Why you did this? And he kept just saying it. And to be honest, I felt sorry for him, and I felt sorry for my family, but it's something that I cannot change because it concerns something inside me. So I cannot be dishonest to my own findings and my own research. So I said, Dad, what Islam asks you to do at this point? And he just looked at me and he was like, what do you mean? I said, just tell me. He said, you know it. I said, no, I want to hear it from you. And he said, to kill you. I said, why don't you do it? Go ahead. I'm sick and tired of all this. I want to go. I don't want to exist anymore. And he just looked at me, and I can see tears in his eyes, and he said, you know I cannot do it. I said, why? He said, you are my son. I said, see, you have a heart, but the God you are serving doesn't have one. So that summarizes the whole story.
By him going with his biological instinct to love and protect his son,
exactly.
I'm big for the Allah, right? He is hating God by not going with his wishes, correct?
His humanity won against his religion.